Voicing all of Gourdy's dialogue. Aha! That's right. Aha! I just did that. Couldn't forget about this machine. Yay! Hee hee hee. Boo! Trick or treat. Boo! Couldn't forget about this machine. That wasn't so scary. Trick or treat. Yay! Hee hee. Mr. Novelite, Gourdy, if this is a discussion about your dreams again, no, it's not a promise. I just take your time. Yeah, well, it was about the dreams, but never mind, I guess. Well, I know I am always here if you need anything. Hey, Bulin, I mean Connie. Yeah, huh, little guy? There is an effort. I mean, for sure I am seeing your attempt here, there. I mean, at least I'm trying, right? True. Unlike a certain fake knight. Aw, come on, Connie. Sylvester is awesome. Trust me, Gordy. You're way more awesome than he is. Eclipse, what would you pick? A trick or a yummy treat? Obviously a yummy treat. Who would pick a trick? I know. No one ever gives trick a chance. You don't have people to say trick or treat either. I guess you're right. It is trick or treat, not trick or treat. What if I made it trick or trick? Very spooky and scary of you. Don't actually do it though. Woo! Eclipse, you're howling. Why? What for? To get the pack excited for another floor. Eclipse, I don't think howling's gonna get everyone excited, but I mean, it counts the counts, I guess. It gets me super excited. Woo! Pebble, you're so cute. Who is the bestest boy? You are. Rebecca. Yeah, little boss man, what's up? Can we draw together when you're not so busy, of course? You know, I'm never too busy for you. Let me guess you'll draw a bunch of tons of spooky stuff. Yeah, and I'll draw you cool costumes. Yeah, you know me. Hey, kid, you doing all right? What about you? Still got all your bones? You knew if I asked any other tune that question, they would be concerned. Haha. Yeah, but you're missing your hand. Wait, what? Oh, wait, I still have both of my hands. Are you breaking me? Hee. Maybe. Hello, Holloway. How are you doing? Need any help? I'm okay. I'm doing fine, really, I guess. Know that you can always come to me if you need anything, and I mean it. Okay, I'll let you know, Mr. Roger. If you think about it, fossils are like skeletons. Well, not all fossils are skeletal remainings, actually. Oh, what? It's not a bad thing, though. Variation is data to the key in new discoveries. Alright, if you say, Miss Fossilian. You are being very brave today, my liege. Why, thank you. I am very brave today, aren't I? Of course, but even those who are brave have others from they rely on. Yay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Uh-huh. Heed my words, Gordy. I have your best interests at heart. Sylvester, are you doing okay? I should be the ones to ask you, by liege. I keep telling him that isn't my name, silly. I'm Gordy. Of course, my habits are best me, Sir Gordy. Uh-huh, but yeah, but Gordy is my first name, not Sir. Hee hee hee. Haha, now you're acting like to a jester. You knew what I meant. Hey, Mr. Seedley. Gordy, please just call me Sprout. Oh, right. Hey, Sprout, what you doing? Thinking of a new recipe. I'll probably need a taste test or so. Oh, me. Please. Haha, of course, Mr. Holloway. Toodles, what if we pretend that you're like a super brave detective and I'm like the villain? I don't have to pretend I'm a super brave detective. I am one. Nuh-uh, you got scared when I pulled out the Halloween decorations last year. Shh, I'm still super brave usually. Hee. Okay. V, I have another thing I was hoping you could sign. Another autographed item? Well, I can't say no to a fan. Yes, yeah, woo, I mean, ahem, thank you. Right. Boo, did I scare you? Hee. Look at you, getting in a costume. That's the part of fun on Halloween. Eclipse is so awesome. Just be careful when things get dark. Me, hee. Of course you pick me. What if there was not to like? Yay, nice pick. Rebecca never lets anything bother her. One strong, brave, and super duper heroic knight now at your service. I used to ask Astro for the same dream every night when we got to see each other on season, but he told me I can't ask for specific dreams anymore. He said I got concerning, like, what? No way, I just two of them. They were so familiar, but, don't know, sorry, I'm not making any sense. I like the tunes in the circus trio, hee, they're pretty funny. Wait, is that a quartet? Does Blot Jr. count in the number, or I'll just ask Blot at this point. I was trying to scare some tunes earlier, really scary sort of stuff, like some cutouts and maybe putting up some the workroom or something. But I also have a natural sort of cool factor, so I bumped into Box and he screamed. I didn't even try. It was awesome. I was trying to remember everything I needed decorated this year. Sometimes I forget stuff and I have to go all the way back to the storage to get rid of her. Brittany offered to help though. She says she makes tons of lists. I was really it was really nice of her, so I got a list now. I usually draw a lot just for fun, but one time I tried painting and Brusha was trying to give me advice. At least that's what she called it anyways. I mean, her stuff is pretty cool, but you know doing my thing, you know? Hey, don't tell anyone about this, but I do have a little something in my mind. I don't really understand why Boonsky doesn't like her name anymore. I think the show stuff had her sort of change her name, but no matter what, maybe that's just what I miss when she was Boonsky. But I miss that's when she was around. I tried to call her Connie though. Honestly, I think Danny pretends to be scared of a lot of Halloween stuff. Like, I'll jump in the corner, he'll have a delayed reaction. Like, if I don't scare you, that's fine. He doesn't pretend. He doesn't gotta pretend about it. And what he does, like with everyone, I really well, he scares him. You know what? Dial said I'm very good at being a iconic main character on Halloween. Yes, I was all like, yeah, I'm one of the coolest tunes around. Between you and me, I'm trying my really best as to be the best for Halloween crew. I'm trying really hard. Eclipse is really nice to me, unless it's really dark. When it gets too dark around her, she gets a bit scary. I admit. I think the glow from her little flame in the head helps her when we hang out. She said I have a bright heart, even though it really isn't my heart that glows. Finn knows a tons of puns, so I was really wondering if there was any Halloween ones. Like, that was a skelly ton of fun, or this is too gored to be true, you know? I actually came up with those ones myself. Were they funny? Did you enjoy them? Maybe I'll leave the puns to Finn. Have you ever heard of a Hall of Mirrors attraction? Apparently, they can be pretty spooky. I don't have one here in Garden View, but I was asked Glisson if he's interested in making one. I don't think he was a fan of that idea. He gave me I think, upset look. I really hope I didn't upset him. I thought he liked mirrors. Honestly, I think I deserve a pet around here. Danny gets pebbles, so why can't I get my own pet rock? I'd feed it, I love it, and water it. Whoever give it to a pet. If Pebble was my pet, I'd give him like a cool hat too. A super cool hat. Poppy seems like a real go-getter. If she sets her mind to do something, she totally like to do it. I'm sort of like that too. I mean, I'm always trying to do my best and all that. Yep, yep. Hi, I got you a little secret. Rebecca told me not to tell anyone, but when Connie went away, Rebecca was super duper mad. She said all sorts of stuff about it wasn't fair, but I don't know, but I don't think she thinks that now. She got super happy when we get all to meet up with her now, which makes me happy too. All the other main tunes are really awesome. Don't tell them up, but I have a plushie of each of them in my room. I really look up at a lot of them. Still wondering what Shelly Means does though. I mean, she likes dinosaurs. No offense to her, I like dinosaurs too, sorta. Not really as much, but she is cool. Mostly, I still like her. Shrimpo pushed me a couple days ago, but at least I got a lollipop and a cool spooky band-aid. Sylvester is so cool. He is a ghost, but also a knight. Just like now I'm a pumpkin, but also a main tune. So we're both super cool. Sylvester even says to me, Gourdy, you always have to do the right thing. That's commonly before complaints about his sister, but he sounds pretty heroic usually. Whenever I get to see Sprout, he usually has cookies and treats he said made for me. He always remembers my favorite flavors, and I really look forward to the gifts. But one year he forgot, and I'm pretty sure he was like way more upset than me. I told him, you can't be so hard on yourself, but I really wanted the cookies. You wouldn't believe this. Tegan threw another tea party, and he invited me. He said I have the spooky tea. And I didn't know what that really meant. Listen, she made the tea blue. Apparently the color comes from flowers or something. I should have paid more attention, and I thought it was more up than that it was blue. The fact it was blue. I spend a lot of time with the other Halloween tunes, and they're really great, but it's hard to relate with them sometimes. So I'm happy to get to see Toodles during the season. Me and her like to play pretend. Usually it's pretending that the garden view is still open. Sort of wish it wasn't pretend, but that's fine. I think is like so cool. She has a microphone tail, and I have a little leafy vine tail. So we're both so cool. My tail doesn't work like a microphone though. If that was something you were wondering, you know, since it's not a microphone. Guess what? I saw you out carrying a bunch of candy, like loads. But she said this is only a small handful. You have to believe me though. It was enough to fill a whole Halloween bag. If that's what that she calls a small handful of candy, what's a normal handful of candy, or even a mysterious large handful of candy? Ooh, that was a long dialogue. Jeez.